Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Cómo va la vida? He cambiado la cámara. Así, así. La vida es dura. Lo único que voy a decir. Vamos a poner. Vamos a compartir esto en Twitter, de que ya estoy en directito y le metemos. Vale. Esto publicado, esto puesto. ¿Se me escucha bien? Esto puesto. ¿Se me escucha bien? Sí, pues para adelante. Momento disfrutón. Momento seguir jugando. Tengo ganas. Ups, no se conectó el mando. Ahora sí. Ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí. Vamos allá. Continuar.
Is it the Moogle? I wonder what it's trying to say.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
A ver qué dice. Casi te mato.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Ah,
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night. The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
No, linda pareja.
All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
Esa...
I should be ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Sí, una misión secundaria, vamos a aprovechar y la hacemos, ¿no? Ya que estamos aquí. ¡Yamokuri!
They even have a Moogle. I've
Qué
never
lindo.
seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
Qué lindo. Qué bebito. A ver qué me dices. ¿Quién es?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Sí.
Gradually getting used to the
Somos
place.
guays ahora.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver. I have 3 meals for 3 industrial.
Adelante.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are
Ok.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Ok. Pues vamos allá.
Just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Ahí está.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Relax.
He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help you keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Okay.
Oi. Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon?
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild nickelberries.
We should speak.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily,
Son todos demasiado buena
Kenneth
gente
sees
aquí,
that
o
I
cómo
stay
va la
fed.
cosa.
I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
You!
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil. I cannot concentrate one whit. Please, I beg of you.
All right.
Vale.
Marvelous. Thank you.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's bales. It's on the out, not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there. Now go, and do not linger.
Vale. Le damos esto a Kenneth, vamos para allí,
We're
¿no?
looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Here, you'll...
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Vale, misión cumplida. ¿Qué me das, guapo? Aquí, ahorita, perfecto. Vamos a aprovechar y vamos para la zona esta y ahora nos cambiamos de ropa. Hay un objeto que ya había visto antes.
Someone's in trouble.
Ok.
It's over. Stay down.
Vale, 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 vale.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around.
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel.
Looking for you.
I noticed that. But this soil's not...
Then what if I gathered it for you? Just exactly what sort of dirt is...
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried and...
That seems unlikely.
Alright.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Y ahora, esto de aquí. Vale.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Sí, vamos a hacer esto y ya está. Ya que está lo del TP, hay que aprovecharlo.
There.
Oh. Yeah.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Esta era más mala gente, ¿eh?
Glorious. When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
It's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and...
Ok. Twing.
Now, my research can continue.
Misiones secundarias hechas. Cambiarnos la ropa.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Bueno, no mucho, ¿no? Que se gana.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Coño, que no mejore el personaje. Me acabo de acordar.
rubbing me blind, you know. Off you go.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
El guerrero.
I see I'm busy here. So, what'll it be?
Claro, porque aquí puedo mejorar. Claro, pero... Lo que no me deja es mejorar las moradas. Oh, ok. Esto para fabricar. Pero mira, me podría haber hecho en vez de comprarlo.
Anything else?
Ya para los siguientes. Habilidades. Vamos a ello. Tenemos los poderes. Quiero ver los powers. Tenemos esta que es la de las garras. Esta que es el circulito. Y esto debe estar paso. Pueden actuar contra enemigos si realizarse que un ataque contra ataque con más repaso. También puede ejecutarse en el aire. Ok. Y esto es la última, ¿no? Vamos a ver esto, una que me recupera vida. Parece que está más fuerte. Y aquí yo me pondría esto. Y esto. Y así tengo los combos. Perfecto. Incrementa el ataque. Sí, anda, hacer un capítulo rápido. Vale. Y esto ya sale todo. Y claro, ahora la ultimate que... Ah, es aquí. Oh, ok. Pues esta no, coño. Vale.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Vale.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright?
Qué grande, Gap.
Craphead goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Pero cambiarme la ropa a mí también, ella es súper elegante, yo voy como un guerrero más. ¡Pum!
Tercera. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Calla beso.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this.
There, boy!
Okay. LOL. Ha llegado y el ataque. Vamos a la cascada, ¿no? Yo qué sé, pinta importante. Mira, aquí hay un bicho tocho.
Stay down! It's over.
Vale. Está por ahí, chaval. Opa. Opa, tranquilo. Coño, sabía que podía prender fuego la espada. Vale. Pobre bicho. Resumen, pobre bicho.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
No, se te escapó Chocobo, ¿no?
Oi! Stop and give... Here! You couldn't give... Typical. A bloody bet. Look, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here! You understand me, don't? These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. I've got something special needs delivering before the wreck. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you?
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right.
Hijo de puta.
I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then. And don't go to...
Bueno. Y ahí cae. Pintamos sitio jefe opcional o algo, eh. No, me corro.
Goblins. So my first mission today.
Muy bajo, por favor. Ojalá hubiese podido hacer eso, ¿no? Vale. Me han dejado el culo abierto, pero bueno. Hay un cofrecillo. ¡Ole! Mira. Gracias. Aquí más. Perfecto. Eso es lo que quería hacer. Subimos de nivel. Ole. Obligada. No, mira, otra vez estas.
This won't be easy.
Vale. Vale. Bicho, coño. Cortito. Ole. Ahora queda entregar esto y ya está. Y ya para mis objetivos luego.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Señora.
Are you the
Bueno,
stable
señor.
master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that?
He couldn't come himself. His cup.
Sounds about right. I'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with them.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, just don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these. But you can't get greedy, as our mutes do. I got my wares, and that's all that matters.
Alguien más, alguien agradable. No como un imbécil, ¿sí?
Good girl. You get some rest.
Bien, por lo menos no hace ni. Vamos ya para la misión, ¿no? Porque para ir para el muelle seguramente me lo pidan después, o probablemente, puede ser, no sé. Vamos a hacer venir por aquí.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before
No,
you're
es que
settled
no.
by beasts or bandits.
antes de esto, pero creo que voy a bajar un poquito, porque si no. Ah, amigos, que estoy grabando la vez. Coño, se me ha olvidado. Es importante esto. Y porque me va mal.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which staff was for the Golden Stables again?
Más cositas por aquí, ole. De a poquito.
Very good to Eastpool, leave him in the park.
Mira, mercado. Vamos a hablar con él, ¿no? Buen día, señor.
What are you after?
Hoja de galla, que es la que tengo y tal.
Take care out there, eh?
Vamos para adentro.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Grande Gap. Carreando el juego.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
No se toca reclutar.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Okay.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
No es típico momento cofre aquí.
Let's find that ladder.
Qué mal. Perrete. Efectivamente me van a hacer bajar por esta zona. Por aquí se baja.
Ready goes to Eastpool. Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Mira, ahí está.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
Vale. Win.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Vamos, en marcha. Vamos a darle.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, and yeah? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Okay.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
We were supposed to be in Eastpool yesterday. I hear the levies are due to go up again.
Do you like that? Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Vale, misión completa.
get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, there! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look, don't be shy!
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
I knew that children were tested. That bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
Vale.
Wake wind!
Uno menos. Pero no quiero pegar un chocobo.
It's over.
Vale. Vamos para adelante.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
No, todo recto. Aquí no hay nada. Ah, ahí está el cofrecito. Yo sabía.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can.
for the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness.
Ah, bueno, puedo hacer esto. Sí. Uf.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
No.
And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Ole.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Mira, están para la segunda ya aquí.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal can give us.
It's not like any
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like now I've not got your knack, see? And I need that shard. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your...
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand? There were a lot of bog crap.
Sounds like I need...
Oh, don't worry. There weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the mud.
Sin cristales no hay paraíso, la misión.
I have to find it. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is...
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might...
Sounds serious.
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors...
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with it. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old Ed. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Not bloody likely. That's it.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Vale. Y el resto aquí arriba.
Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder? You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long, and he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after...
He was making for the marshes then.
Vale.
You barely have to step out your front door.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He can't have got far. I'd better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that's someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughingstock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Vale, una misión más.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Really interesting.
Bueno, lo presioné sin querer, pero...
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well? You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose...
Ok. Más por el puente, ¿no? Va siendo una.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
It's over! Excellent. Another fight. Stay down! That's enough. It's over.
Right.
Nice boots you've got there.
Excuse me. I'll use that lady. Curse my luck. I'm branded. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You one of Martha's, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, but we didn't expect the... I expect the blight drove them here. We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. But Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you.
No, yo.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards... When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. All right. Look hungry, all right.
Ok, vale. Coño. Ah, quería probar eso, pero no. Claro, si hago esto y esto, hace combo. Vale. Ahí estás para probar, guapo. Gente para aquí. Opa. Vale. Ole, alguien está suscrito justo. Opa. Vete ya. Vale, coño. Vale, vamos por el puente, ¿no?
Bryce?
What's it to you, Bear?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolf.
You'd have me believe a single bear. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of... Oh, Frederick! You oily bat served us well, Bearer. Be sure to pat.
Bueno, misión cumplida. Vale.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Más para la zona oculta, ¿no? Nada que coge ahí.
Garuda, lend me your...
Vale, otro nivel.
Fight another day.
Over here.
Madre de Dios. Porque han compensado matar al otro que vimos en el camino, ¿eh? Debería haberlo hecho. Pero bueno, ya para la próxima vez que vaya. Ay, qué bonito.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Hola Ari. Feliz cumple, guapa. Momento
Remember
drama.
that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Momento beso.
We should get some rest.
Right.
No ha habido kiss.
Clive,
No ha habido, no ha habido.
sleep well.
Un poco. Yo
Thank
quería
you,
eso.
Lady Anna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Modo papucho.
Well, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
¿Cómo estás, corazón? Cuéntame qué tal el día. ¿Qué tal todo?
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Aprovechar bien para ver la serie, sí. Y me dijo Phoenix que todavía salió el contrato. Qué guay, qué guay. Me dijo el día que empezaba, pero no me acuerdo, era el... ¿Era mañana ya directamente? O ya era a partir de la semana que viene. Sí, de domingo a jueves, eso lo sé. Horario de noche. Bueno. Sí, más dinerito.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Eso está bien. Merecido.
This should make me a few gil. Got anything else for me? Oh, well, you won't say no. Got anything else for me? This should make me a few gil. Come back soon now.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved.
¿Qué tal la serie? ¿Te está gustando, Ari?
Any home to return to.
Que sé que tenías muchas ganas.
Back in your father's day. Any bearer who lost their
Que,
master
bueno,
became
justo
a
sería
ward
100,
of
no
the
había
Dutch.
leído porque justo está el
We'd hand them
corazoncito
over to
del
the
YouTube
sheriffs
y no lo había
and they'd
leído.
be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father.
Es una cosa, pues me alegra.
And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
A mí es que la actriz que hace de Agatha me encanta. Es una pasada esa mujer.
Man, his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
No sé, puta madre, es que es una pedazo de actriz.
Thank you, my lord.
Lo que hizo en Tercera. ¿No? ¿Era así la serie? Lo que hizo ahí, ¡buah! Una locura. Vamos a poco CGI, efectos prácticos, pues mejor, mucho mejor. Gracias. Gracias por ponerse las pilas con eso, porque joder.
Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I'm not sure this harvest was used.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, and
we're looking for an elderly bearer.
You wouldn't... Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny.
Hay que decir que el siguiente personaje es una pasada. ¿El de Clay o el de Jill?
Fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a
Todos.
dream he is.
Una locura.
But better there than
Ayer me vino un chico y me puso...
Can't imagine the viceroy.
Clay hace que dudes de mi heterosexualidad. Y digo, efectivamente soy.
Anyway, you'll be round
Mi
here
personaje favorito
sometime.
es Jill, pero son todos una
Doubt he
pasada.
hasn't puffed
Normal.
straight too far.
Tremenda mujer. Me cae muy bien.
We'll keep looking.
En general me está encantando el juego. Es súper... No sé, estoy súper guay. Estoy súper feliz. Estaba deseando jugar al juego.
Hold on a mo. Young Patrick, The chocobo keeper might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Nada más que se siente súper natural que hablan, tipo como si fuesen personas reales hablando. No sé, a mí me encanta.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in you.
Vale, vamos para allá.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Mira, justo de ahí vengo.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Ni me atacó un dragón antes, así que...
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
My wounds, boy! Stay down!
Vale.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
Pobre hombre.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half our worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Vale. Voy a guardar ya. Y así sigo después de comer. Que si no, me entra el hambre. Aquí el de la demo. Vale. Ari, si sigue estando aquí, gracias por pasarte, guapa.